What's going on, guys? Two bits of information today. Nothing crazy, but one, on March 3rd, so yesterday, Shin Godzilla basically won Japan's Academy Award for Best Picture, which has never been done before by a monster movie, thus marking a very legendary and important date for monster movies, basically changing history of them forever. It also won 6 other awards. One of them included was Best Director, so Shin Godzilla was very successful, to say the least, especially now that it's going to be marked in history forever as the first monster movie to win the Japanese Academy Award, basically equivalent to our Oscars in a way. And it was for Best Picture and 6 other things, so that's awesome. That's really good. I honestly only found out about this because I was scrolling through Twitter just now. It's like 1 or 2 in the morning, and I'm sitting in my car in below freezing temperatures because I'm not home recording this on my phone, so I was pretty excited, to say the least, if I'm doing this right now. It's kind of silly that I'm doing this, but it's incredible. I'm really happy because this is going to make sure that monster movies continue on into the future for a long time, because they can be very, very successful if done correctly. So this is incredible. And then the second piece of news I was going to talk about is actually Kong Skull Island, taking one right out of the book from Shin Godzilla. If we remember back when Shin Godzilla wasn't out yet, they did the whole make life-size Shin Godzilla footprints along that beach in Japan for basically a publicity stunt for advertising in the movie. Well, LA Beach, guess what's there? Giant Kong footprints. Taking one right out of the fucking book. Copy and paste advertisement is what I'm going to call it. They are doing the same thing with Kong's footprints, because we are a week out from the movie at this point. I think it's funny. I think it's a good idea, but it's not original advertising, to say the least. They really, really want to push this as a kaiju movie, especially with the Japanese kaiju poster that they released. But this is just, they're just taking shit from Shin Godzilla and using it as advertisement for Kong at this point. I'm sorry if I sound really weird now. I'm starting to shake because I'm so cold. But I didn't want to wake up my girlfriend and friends inside. But this is weird. I mean, I think it's a good idea and a bad idea at the same time. One, it's going to get them more publicity for the movie, but it's non-original and people might notice how non-original it is. But I mean, it's okay. It's okay. The footprints are well done, so it doesn't look like some amateur artist went and done it. But I will leave some links to both of the things I was talking about down below so you guys can go check it out, as I always do in all of my videos, so people don't think I'm just making stuff up. I always cite my sources, in case you're wondering, so never call me out for misinformation. I'm always going to cite my sources, because misinformation is something that happens. Sometimes we all fuck up, but I never pull this stuff out of thin air. I'm always going to cite my sources down below. So just take a minute and check those out if you want some additional information or you don't believe me. But Shin Godzilla Academy Award for Japan, that's awesome. Giant footprints about King Kong, that's pretty cool too. But we're pretty close to Kong, and I'm excited about that after credits scene, which I'll talk about that too. So if you don't want to know anything about the after credit scene for King Kong, stop the video right now, and I'll see you later. If you want to know about the after credit scene, well, here we go. They do in fact talk about Toho monsters. That's why that they were cited in the credits. It's Tom Hiddleston and some of the other cast from the movie. I can't remember who. But at the end of the movie, they're going into a Monarch laboratory, and basically Tom is talking about how Kong isn't the only king, and that they found cave paintings and pictures or whatever of Godzilla, Mothra, Ghidorah, and Rodan from ancient times. So we're kind of going to get a glimpse at some almost, we could call it kind of concept art for what to expect them to look like in Godzilla 2. Obviously, the cave paintings aren't going to be spot-on accurate, well, unless there's some awesome cave artists that they made up for this movie. But I'm pretty sure that they're not going to be crazy detailed. There wasn't any description of that. But we are going to get a brief little kind of glimpse at what we can maybe expect as their designs. And basically just talking about how Monarch knows these creatures exist. And after that, the screen's going to fade to black. King Kong's going to roar. And then your boy, Godzilla, is going to roar right back. Ladies and gentlemen, the hype train is real. Godzilla 2 and Godzilla vs. Kong coming soon to a theater near you. Let's fucking go. This shit is going to be crazy. And that's all I got to talk to you about today. Sorry about my random ramblings. If you hate my ramblings, let me know. But if you love them, feel free to tell me if you want to. I really don't care. But hey, it's been me, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.